Alright, Schlockmeister fans, a re-review from my previous channel, a classic cable one, the First Nudie Musical. Let's check it out. Harry Schechter runs a movie studio. Time to make a new film. These are the producers.
Something fresh. That's right. Hey, we're hardly breaking even. This is bird duty compared to what we could be making. Nothing.
Cindy Williams plays Rosie, his secretary.
All right, so he wasn't Fox, he wasn't Warner, hell, he wasn't even Republic. But he kept his studio alive. And you ready?
We're ready already.
We are going to make the first porno musical. Is the first nudie musical. What a great thing. Take them to the brink and have them break out and sing. Invest half and you loan half.
I mean, we'll invest half, we'll loan half. We'll take the studio in half. That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
He takes it. This is Juanita and her rough boyfriend named Riff. You might recognize Riff from Escape from New York.
Too many times. I want to see a man about a film.
Ron Howard is a cameo.
About this? Oh, just what the ad said.
Well, do we have to be able to dance?
Well, yeah. It said bring tap shoes, rehearsal clothes, possible nudity, and they don't want any albinos.
Could you just sing scales for us then?
No. Yeah, sure.
Okay, Dick?
Scale.
Well, do you know what kind of movie this is?
Well, no, not really. I just want to do a movie.
Well, do you sing and dance?
Oh, yes, I do.
The producer makes him hire his nephew to be the director.
It's John, isn't it? What is? Your name? It's John. Wonderful. No, John. Veterans of many porno films. So when you go in there tomorrow, you gotta act like you know what you're talking about. You gotta be gutsy. You gotta use filthy language. Otherwise, they're gonna walk all over you.
Picture.
One of the leads, Mary
In
LaRue.
my last picture, they sort of gave me my own little dressing room, so I didn't have to be around all the people. Do you think we could arrange that?
Well, honey, we do have a dressing room, but it's not real close to the set.
Oh, that's quite all right. Where exactly is it?
New York.
We will, of course, shoot it at the ratio of 1.85 to 1, using a camera. Fuck. Well, shit, we could make a fucking good bitch of a bastard movie if we all pull together and work as a whore-loving cunt penis team.
I'm not deformed, I'm not a cripple. So tell me why won't you let me hold your nipple?
You sure?
Harry's not impressed with the director, so he sends him out for donuts.
John, I think you should get one donut of every kind, you know, just in case.
John is actually the writer and director of the First Nudie Musical, too.
Orgasm's a short spasm of love, sweet love. Orgasm.
Who is good? What you like? You can call it what you like, but it's what I am and what I'll always be. Lesbian, butch, dyke.
Right. Then what I'll do is I'll start rehearsing and I'll get the number. Right. All right, let's get this rehearsal. All right, now this is the dildo number. Every dildo works, all right? Okay.
We're just dancing, dildos are we. Dancing, you see, just for you.
Mary gets upset and knocks over a dancing dildo.
I will not do this scene until these damn dildos know their steps. I am an actress. I studied with Strasberg, and I don't need this shit.
Harry pleads with her to come back.
I got a picture to make here. I can't replace you. You're in too much footage already, and then you're throwing me way behind schedule. I was behind schedule even before there was a schedule.
Juanita sings her perversion song.
All right, what's the problem here? I wouldn't work with this bitch if my life depended on it. Get yourself another penis. Well, you've really done it this time, haven't you?
No, but I'd like to.
They had to call for a stunt cock.
Are you always like that?
Yeah, always.
John, here's our stunt cock.
Remember?
Eventually, they tire of Mary LaRue also.
Get out of here.
You get out of here.
What?
You heard me. I've had it with you.
Oh, but Harry, honey.
Don't give me any of that Harry honey bullshit. You're the one who's getting out of here, and you're getting out now.
Now it looks like he might lose the studio.
I got 1 day left. Those sons of bitches are gonna win.
And then the male star gets mugged and gets a huge black eye.
Creep? I don't believe it. Mugged in front of my own building. Hey.
Mugged in front of his own building.
Well, Benny and the boys and me have decided, according to the terms of our contract, well, you know, we're taking over the studio.
You can do the number. What, are you nuts? You know the routines better than anyone.
He's right, Harry. You know the routine.
And Rosie
You're nuts.
is going to be the female lead.
I'm nuts and I'm doing the number. So unless you're nuts and you do the number, you're going to lose the studio, Harry.
And the show goes on.
But let me eat that old proverbial bar.
There's actually a really impressive song and dance number here. I can't show it to you because, well, they're bottomless.
Come again. Huh? If we hurry, we can do it in a month. Yeah, sure. And when we talk about it, we'll also talk about a new contract. Right, boys? All right.
Yes.
Film ends with Harry and Rosie walking off into the sunset on Hollywood Boulevard. All right, let's talk about the first nudie musical. This is an old cable movie that showed up back in the early 80s, 82, 83, in that era. I don't know if I ever watched it. I think I may have seen parts of it here and there. But then I ended up taping it. I think I rented it and copied it maybe around 1989 or so, or maybe it showed up on cable. I don't know. But anyway, it came out in 1976, and it's a, I don't know how you describe this movie. It definitely is a nudie musical. There's a plot around this. There's a guy named Harry Schechter who he runs this film company. They make movies. It was started by his grandfather, 60 years earlier or whatever in Hollywood somewhere. And he's running out of money. They've made some exploitation films in the past, and he decides he's going to make a musical. And if he doesn't have a success with this, these guys who loaned him some of the money and also invested the other half, are going to take over his company and basically tear it down and put up a shopping center or something like that. So he's got to be successful with this. So he makes a casting call. Him and his secretary, Rosie, played by Cindy Williams, put out a casting call for a bunch of people to come up. They have to be willing to get naked, and they have to be able to sing. If you notice there, Ron Howard shows up in a little cameo there. I guess he knew Cindy Williams at the time. I think this was after Happy Days started, but before Laverne and Shirley started, I think by a year maybe. But so yeah, obviously I think he did that cameo for her. But anyway, they hire a bunch of people. We have a bunch of songs and skits, and Harry Schechter had to hire one of the producer's nephews to direct the film, even though he's never directed anything before, and he's a dimwit, doesn't know what he's doing. There's problems with the production. They have this one woman who is kind of one of the stars. Mary LaRue was her name, and she's kind of uppity, and she's bossing everybody around. She doesn't get along with the dancing dildos in that scene. And eventually she gets fired or she quits. And then the other guy, the male lead, gets into a fight. He gets mugged and he gets a black eye. So, like, they're supposed to open like the next night or something, and both of his stars are gone. They don't know what to do. He asks Cindy Williams if she'll do the lead, and she agrees to. And then they put Harry in the lead, and the show comes off. It's a huge success, and that's pretty much our movie. So along the way, there's, like I said, a lot of body humor, a lot of nudity. For the first nudie musical, they ain't joking. There is a lot of full frontal nudity in this movie, both male and female. There's some absurd things, like I said, the dancing dildos and the song about the dancing dildos. And there's just women parading around naked, dancing and singing. It's quite a sight to see, to be honest with you. I like the guy, the black guy who was the piano player. He had some humor there too. The film's actually not bad. I mean, it is definitely exploitative. A lot of nudity, male full frontal nudity too. I don't want to be sexist. There's plenty of that as well. But there are some jokes that works in this movie. It's not completely horrible. It's in fact, it's somewhat entertaining, put it that way. Certainly there's enough nudity to keep you entertained, that's for sure. So a few jokes scattered in. So yeah, I would recommend this movie. It's not bad. I thought it was funny here. It came out in 1976. I must have gotten this in 2002 because it says the 26th anniversary special edition, which is kind of funny. There is a ton of extras on here. There's interviews with the cast, the director, who the director, by the way, was one of the cast members. And there's an extra disc on here. It's a 2-disc set. I think the extra disc is a CD, although it doesn't actually say that anywhere, even on the back of it. So I'm not sure. But yeah, I think the second disc is a CD with all the ridiculous songs on there. So anyway, it's the first nudie musical. It's not bad. Check it out. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments down below. Watch it. Bye.